Rooster as well, no Julies. That's the first time I've seen that in a while. Smoke going in early, and we are going to see outside play from paiN Gaming here. They start to vault up towards the silo now. Trace. This is a big one.
They make it over to the big red rock. They jump right on down to Mini, and here comes Nekas at about 900,000 miles an hour, swerving his way over there towards Hell. And so far, no contact has been made. Just a little bit of damage on the Nekas, though, as he did take some falling, and now the battle can ensue. 80K and Chelos did what they could. Then Skullz arrived on the scene, and now we've got an equal power game.
Yeah, here we go. 3-on-3. Upper bomb side control. Nekas will be removed by Netic. It's the man advantage for Rooster. Back and forth we go. Very similar scenes to Anubis. Zevy will once again claw it back as they try and get the bomb down towards upper. Retake still possible. A smoke and a fuse kit available for TJP. It's Netic to be challenged first, and he is removed from the situation quickly. Lovely shot there with the Glock. TJP will have to channel his inner ADK, and that's a lovely opening shot. Can he convert? Knows exactly where Zevy is. Final kill will go in favor of paiN Gaming. Big pistol for them to pick up on their T-side campaign.
Had a chance there too. You think, you know, you got the kit, you're the last one alive, you just need to hit this one banger, and it didn't work out in their favor. So yes, paiN does pick up that first pistol round, and then a scout come out for the side of a Rooster.
Here we go then. Force by in the second, very difficult on Nuke. Most teams opting for MP9s. They've got pistols across the board and actually focusing on HE grenades. So I'm assuming nades towards outside to open things up. We'll see which way they're inclined, but that would make the most sense. Really focusing on the heavy artillery here. 3 rifles for paiN, and you'd assume a default round here. Nothing too quick required. Grenades have been deployed, and you can see no damage done whatsoever. So paiN with a huge advantage here on the back foot. Chelios, scout in hand, can't find anything, smoked off. And outside control trying to be obtained by Big Uzera now.
Big Uzera. Not to be confused with Cold Uzera.
As you confirmed. Well, Chad confirmed today. He found out in the interview.
It's a suffix.
Hey, that's true. I was impressed to use that word. That was very cool.
It's a big word.
Indeed.
Well, nonetheless, they have crossover to Secret at least. He has. And he's going to be met by a little bit of resistance. Does look like it could be some sort of split here with Ramp, albeit Chelios posted up with the scout. He's going to miss his first shot, and now the ramp room is open for business until TJP responds with the 5-7.
Not bad. Good damage inflicted, and an equal situation for now. What can be done with this? Rooster with a fighting chance as we head towards Hell. Khalil in hand to Nekas to try and cause the first incision towards upper here, and it's not bad at all. Man advantage, but taking damage once again. Skullz down to 1 HP, but still fighting the way through towards upper. CT separated, and the scout, a prime weapon to find a couple of kills here, but so low himself. Can't overstep the mark as the bomb is planted, and looks like the round should be secure. That confirms it. Force by shut down. Decent effort there from the Aussies, but looking likely for a 3-0. And there it is. 4 players survived. So a scrappy round, but ultimately a successful one.
Yeah, and that could have been just the nade ending it right there. It wasn't. Of course, just 1 point of damage taken away. So nonetheless, 2 up for paiN. And they've got him right where they want him so far.
I think you might be right. It has to be the full eco here. Not a great place to be. And just to note as well, Rooster took 0 timeouts in the first map. You don't see that too often, and I'd like to see a few more deployed if possible in this second showing. It's do or die now. On their opponent's pick, not the best start. Only can justify a couple of P250s. A Zeus at the very top end as well. As we get into round 3, should be quite the easy frag for Hards out. Converted, no problem. And down towards Secret they go. The world is their oyster, really. It'd be difficult to lose this round, but Skullz giving it a go.
It really would be difficult to lose this round.
Yeah.
Especially since it's not really designed for the CTs to win in any sort of facet whatsoever.
No, I think you might be onto something.
It's true, but not as much as paiN are on to the site of their choosing. At this point in a 4v2, really would have to screw the pooch. And 80K might find something cheeky here. Never mind, just kidding. Maybe next year. The Zeus
nice try.
Just kind of hanging out in the hut, and you will not hear the ah.
Not today. We got one yesterday, actually.
Yeah?
Zeus kills pretty rare these days, and actually starting to see a few of them creep in. It was nerfed to oblivion, so...
It's like the new auto shotgun on top of hut.
The Hiko, they call that one.
Yeah.
You would know all about that. I think you helped design that strategy with
absolutely
him, right?
not. I had nothing to do with designing that. But, yeah, we can give that one to old Spencer Martin. Why not?
Shout out one side.
Weapons coming out for both sides now, so it does look like that sort of economical situation that Rooster found themselves in may balance out, depending if they win this round.
Well, let's have a look. Full outside execution deployed nice and early here, removing the vision from the CTs. Big Uzera creeping over towards Secret and managing to avoid all bullets en route as well, so no problem there. Full control so far for paiN, and actually going to get 3 players in total as the smokes fade away. Need to get their skates on. Timed to perfection.
Oh, a third player's joined.
A third voice has joined the commentary booth, and guess who it is?
There was like a whole thing there. You want to get in here, Anders? We have a 4th mic. No.
Not yet. We'll get you in.
We'll get you turned on here in a second, Alex. I think. Try it again.
As we'll see, it's Netic. Gene challenge. First gun round, of course, and good damage inflicted. They have got presence down towards lower, but need a lot more. The rotations need to come thick and fast at this point. Full control for paiN Gaming as they start to dissect the lower bomb site. Damage being done through the walls as well, and they have got the rotations coming through. So what's the next move here from paiN? Time will tell. Frags coming in now, and they are going to see decent exchange. Rooster coming out on top.
Okay, trades. 3v3, but still full health over there on the side of the 3 remaining Rooster players. Now, Skullz finds himself in a very advantageous situation where he can drop down the vent and drop some paiN, but Chelios will ring supreme. Let's go with AWP. Skullz doing exactly what he was trying to do this round in a little bit of a backstabby motion. However, with the bomb planted, starting to tick away. ADK tries to slide up. It was his birthday yesterday, and he's gifted yet again a frag onto Skullz. That Molotov creates a humongous problem, and we do see a rather easy defuse coming out for the side of Rooster.
Oh, the peanut gallery like that one. I think that was a good frickin' Shazam. That's what they're saying.
Welcome, Alex.
Thank you. Hanging out. Oh, he's got the lucky bear. Do you ever have a lucky ornament, Trace? You strike me as someone that's very superstitious.
Yeah, you know, man, I used to put my TY Beanie Babies on the monitor itself.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm just kidding. That would never happen.
No, I remember you showed me that picture of your closet.
Oh.
Just full of Beanie Babies.
No, that was at my parents' house. So, like, apparently when you get older and move away, like, eventually they just kind of hold on to certain things that you may or may not ever want or know existed in the first place, in which case they put them all on display. So, excellent.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I guess.
In a way.
Well, Rooster post their first. First of many, you would hope, considering how the first half went on Anubis. They have got themselves a decent array of weaponry, an AK-47 for ASAP. Unfortunately, it's a format for TJP. They take damage through the hut here to start. Lots of damage inflicted on either side, but it's going to be Netic walking away with just 8 points of health, make it 0 now as the wallbang does connect.
And it does. Chelios still scoped up outside. And there's the shot. It's missed. A little bit of damage thrown back his way, but not enough to really turn it. Now the real hitter is ADK creeping up even. Not quite sleeping up, but creeping up.
Yeah, it might go unchecked. He does. An opportunity for the backstab. Will he clear behind him? Doesn't need to. Just focused on that first frag. And yeah, he does deliver it. More impact from ADK. Slither gap for Chelios. He is going to get flashed up, and he's pushing forward. What is this? Okay, ASAP. They're getting pushed the top site. Chelios went down as well in the meantime. Not going to be very easy to get back into this one.
Certainly not. They've got Molotovs, one deployed towards main now as well. TJP towards Heaven also gets some flames at his front door. They have got a kit, but it's towards the top of Heaven right now. Flashbang coming in, enabling the swing from ADK. He's been great in these clutch scenarios, but no one peeking him whatsoever.
Bang.
Perfect timing on the fight there. Zevy proactive and a triple kill as well. This dude is clearly making a name for himself as the Pro League progresses.
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday, he had a shining performance against NIP. Sure, they lost 2-0, but he was providing numbers left and right, and this is a very advantageous situation now. 4-1 on their T-side campaign. Money broken, partial buy on the cards, as Zevy closes out yet another convincing round.
Henry, it is early days.
Go on.
But at what point, I mean, we were just talking about, you know, timeouts on the Rooster side. Like,
yeah.
when would be like a, you know, like a good time for that?
Well, I'm noticing they don't have a coach behind them, right? So I'm not sure what the timeout would really yield, but just a chance to calm down and work out some of these financial decisions they are having to make. Yeah, just taking that 30 seconds, taking a breath, might be the best port of call, but yeah, who knows? It seems like they're comfortable without, so fair play to them. We'll see what they can make of the upgraded pistols here. They haven't necessarily even partially bought into this one. Call this one pretty much an eco with just 2 sets of Kevlar. Maybe they can find a couple of handy 1-digs though, because Lord knows they need them. TJP to be tested first potentially. Zevy on the other side. A difficult shot, but one that's certainly possible.
Oh my lord, that's a face full of information and hot lead. A missed shot and a dead TJP. But talking of timeouts, I mean, Trace, you used to stand behind Cloud9, didn't you?
Once upon a time, yeah. Hell, even Henry did that a little bit too.
What kind of thing would you be contributing during the timeouts when, you know, Sean Gares, Nothing, Gilbert, we're all hanging out playing some counter?
You see, it's a funny story that you asked that. Don't know exactly in this moment. Wasn't quite ready for that. But obviously it was the most tactical mastermind stuff I can think of. Like, okay, bomb go out door, everyone else go A.
Ah, yeah, nice. That's a classic one.
No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do any of that. But it would be more so that maybe calm the hell down. Like, yeah, we're probably getting raffle stomped right now. But, you know, perhaps if we don't take a breath, nothing's ever going to change.
Raffle stomped, not to be confused with
The
other
copter,
stomping.
Yes. Or, yeah, definitely not to be confused with that. Or the raffle copter itself.
Shout out to the Rafflecopter.
Soy.
Yes, the phonetic messaging.
I am a Rafflecopter.
My Rafflecopter goes soy.
Somebody ban him, please, God.
Oh,
yeah.
good times.
Random people invading your Ventrilo
Yes.
and just being punanis about it.
Different times. Now they've got TeamSpeak or something.
There's 2 CTs in lobby, and ASAP's just had a horrible death handed his way.
Zevy.
Yeah, just when it was looking good for them as well. Skullz is actually in towards main entrance as well. ADK is none the wiser. Sitting in towards the vent, playing for information right now as they just play out the clock.
Oh, the vent's not even busted.
Yeah, but he does need the bomb in lobby, right? Like, there's a world where ADK's patience will be rewarded. Zevy's coming for lobby now. Netic to be tested. ADK doesn't need to move just yet.
Yeah, still a ton of time to work with, too. Over a minute. Now Zevy tries to edge his way into the lobby. Spots the player having pushed up in radio. Now ADK can strike, which he does exactly that. Runs out of bullets in the firefight. But it's Bigazera, 2v2.
Yeah, good find. They will scoop the bomb up. Ooh, chip damage onto Zevy. Leaves him on 10 HP. Wants to go down the vent, and rotations will be labored. You don't want to go down vents. You're not sure what lies underneath, and so towards the ramp and a safe plant, Zevy and Bigazera to clutch up 10-1 right now. If he gets any more frags in this round, he should be dead. This should be a second death. Should. He's playing it perfectly.
Yeah, really nice HE grenade there. Disarms Netic down to 24 HP. One bullet would do it as well. Flashbang deployed. His teammate can swing off this. Opts not to here. They're trying to find a 1 versus 1, and that might be enough because Netic take the nade to the face. Might be able to find a kill here, but how does he get the diffuse going? The trade comes through, and it's paiN Gaming recovering a huge deficit once again, and Rooster almost played themselves.
Very true. I mean, they had the lobby, they had the bomb in control at one point. Like,
yeah,
it was a really rough way to go about it.
Yeah, that is a tough one. That is an indisputably tough loss. Even when Bigazera hits this one onto ADK, I felt like they had a chance, but once that bomb goes down, that nade lands, and they're both just set up. I think Zevy made the most out of his low HP. He leaves without conceding too much more. Does go down eventually, but that's a frag for his troubles. And Hardzau's on his early campaign towards the ramp. Bigazera stretching his legs out yard.
No AWP for Chelios this round.
It's a very early wall of smokes. You can see that CT smoke was actually late, and so it doesn't really achieve anything. It doesn't imply aggression when they've already got the answer. Bigazera's down secret. There is a little wrench in the system.
And there's only one rotation with the CTs right now. It's Netic who's come down the vents, patrolling, and Skullz.
Oh boy.
Freebie there
So
towards
free.
upper. They've got no idea. And he can't convert. That's unfortunate. Finally gets it through the smoke. Back to the 4-on-4. Netic in the vents, remember. He has got back up. Yeah, it's going to be Bigazera, the player going down towards Secret. This is getting out of hand now. They've got full bomb site control. Smoke down towards main. It was a weak buy, to say the very least, so no utility to retake here. No kits, of course. It might be looking at a save, especially now. Good shot.
Yeah, perfect conversion of that flashbang. Zevy sets his team up for success. Skullz just crushing them. And it's TJP. Might have a double here if he's feeling frisky. Ooh,
Oh no, not this again.
Yeah, not fun.
The knife wasn't going to be the way either. Nonetheless, pretty much clinical from paiN right there. Yeah. I mean, the guy unsuspecting events never had a shot in hell. Like, that was basically a done deal.
Yeah, too much to patrol. And once again, the finances are shut down. 7-1 down here. As we get into round number 9, they are going to have to partially buy into it once again, even with max loss bonus. That's 5-7 scouts and a Desert Eagle for TJP. They've got armor at least, but another very difficult one. About to win the half in the first 9. Doesn't look good at all for the Aussies, but we'll see. Maybe there's a chance they can steal this one away. It all starts here with Chelios' scouts. Can he find any tags? But it's those fast smokes again. enabling a drop down towards Secret and Big Uzera. He's got it for free, and they can't get down the vents either. This is getting really rough for the Roosters.
It's just an immediate disadvantage. Like, just the utility from Oh, not the same death! ASAP dies again, this forward push.
Oh dear.
Furia-esque, if you will. They get control of that T-vent, they don't get locked into Squeaky, and then they can find these fights heaven. They can even boost up over it. You can get 2 players there, and that can be even more surprise angle onto Hut. But yeah, they don't even need that help as this one peters out. ADK is always a threat, is ADK. He hits 2 scorching headshots, and there's a third up for debate.
Oh,
okay, ADK.
Not
the 1v5. He's not ready for the flank. That's for shizzle. Oh my god, he's doing damage. Is he really going to consider it? Big Uzera should have it. From behind, ADK slipped out of the line of sight, but yeah, Big Uzera will close. ADK, a persistent thought in paiN's side, but no conversion this time.
Yeah, a tall order, the 1 versus 5, but finding 3 is certainly welcomed, I will say that much. Good efforts, but ultimately 8-1 down. Another buy available here. Chelios for the AWP. I think it goes without saying, they need to win out now. They need like 3 or 4 rounds in a row just to even stand a chance.
Is it safe, Hank? I mean, I'm no expert, but is it safe to say that they need to have someone holding lower from the start of the round?
I think just going towards ramp and towards Secret
right
at the very start would be a nice call here, because outside is a real problem. These outside smokes have got 0 control, right? And the thing is, well, you've conditioned them to think that Secret's going to be a constant threat. It looks like they're going for the upper execution here.
That's clever.
ADK goes down towards events, knowing that Secret has been an option for them. Deploying his smoke early as well. It is going to be the upper pop, so a couple of flashings to come through, and here they come. Opening frag found again is Big Uzera. He ain't outside anymore. And 2 opening frags, round done. Bomb to be planted, and Rooster once again peeling away. All they can do is save.
But did you guys see the time?
It was early, wasn't it? What, 1:25 or something?
Well, I was going to go with like Rooster getting their lunch ate.
Oh, okay.
Straight away, right?
Yeah.
There. There was no control in that round whatsoever, and now they're definitely not getting back into it.
But it's exactly the conversation we were just having is the one that they've had, right? Like, okay, lads, the outside smokes are too quick. We have to have someone down lower, and what paiN have forced that. The word you used was conditioned, and it's just you nailed it, because it's exactly the product of all that conditioning. Is a conversion for the 9th.
And they didn't take a timeout, but they're going to be like readjusting, reconfiguring the setups, and yeah, you go for just an upper pounce, they're not ready for it. There's only 2 players up there. They go down straight away, and yeah, you're really at the bottom of the barrel now. If you're Rooster, you're running out of ideas. Every adaptation you're making is getting blown out the water, and it's going to be a 4-on-2. They'll save the AWP, but it's little to no impact.
Whoa.
They will hold on to it, so that's something here. 9-1 down, but still with a maximum loss bonus, they can drop a couple of weapons here and have a fighting chance. You might as well buy into this one. You've got the AWP, send it towards ramp, send it towards Squeaky. Try and get something cracked open here at the start. Speaking of which, Big Uzera this time front of the pack, not lurking, nails those first 2 kills, and that was round over very early on.
And I'm pretty sure Chelios tried to get the AWP to door a little bit earlier in this half, but was just immediately, battled back. There was no way that he was getting in that round, so now where do they send him?
Yeah, we'll find out if that pace is going to be slowed down just a little bit. Aggression from ADK on Yard, that's going to be very valuable information now. We saw the first time he did it, he cut down Big Uzera's secret walk. This time it looks a bit different. The smoke wall has not been thrown early. Skullz will set himself up and squeak. This is the smoke wall now. Zevy deploys. Chelios mate, ADK responsible for the call here.
So they are on the front foot. CT's at his ADK. Could be overlooked, and is. Gets the double kill. Still fragging out here.
Goodness.
Significant damage towards Hardzao as well. Surely is going to be their first round of 4-on-2. Hardzao low as well. A minute to work with here. They still have a smoke and a Molotov. They'll give it a good crack. A lot of work to be done on the CT side, but this is looking very good. Can't afford to give up frags for free now.
Yeah, ADK's looking very comfortable.
Yeah, right.
In these aim duels, like it just feels like he's playing at home,
Yeah, absolutely. It's been impressive. And he's the lowest rated player coming into this tournament as well. So good for him, stepping up in these vital scenarios.
Yeah, not going to generalize, but it is always quite exciting to see which players can translate their games to LAN and those that step up.
Oh boy.
Not like this. ASAP's had a couple of nasty deaths in a row and he gets condemned to the floor. Now, there is grounds for that top side to be lost. Hardzao coming in from main side. Chelios responsible. That should be a Chelios frag. Timing is not on his side. And now they're in. Nice one onto Big Uzera. Hardzao just wants to plant and not going to be allowed. Chelios straight through. The bottom side silo. It's Rooster's second. And now just damage control. I mean, it was like, if it's anything like Anubis, they managed to close out on the T side with a nice string of, what, 6 or 7, but we're going to need all of them if we want a competitive half. There's already 90 rounds in the bank. Like, this just already screams alarm bells for Rooster.
Well, let's see what can be done here. Can they convert? Can we find back-to-back rounds here and start a decent campaign on the CT half? A couple of AK-47s. Grenade will be blown out. Fast work towards the lobby. Zevy with a chance to find that opening kill. Disallowed by ADK. It's given a second chance and still a 5-on-5 for now. Skullz will take significant damage, but they're holding on. Not giving anything away too early here. And Big Azera once again back to his old tricks, but there's the wallbang and that potential of the AK-47 on the CT side.
Yeah, really got to hold the line right here. And, you know, you've said it perfectly, both of you, about having just some wiggle room on the next half of play, because as it stands, it isn't there. The 2 rounds, that is.
Indeed, yeah. Certainly need a lot more where that came from.
More of that.
More of that would be welcomed. So outside smokes again, Big Azera playing in front of them. So trying to wrap towards main potentially. ADK, one step ahead of it, feels the potential.
Yeah, I mean, Big Azera, this position is becoming more and more vogue. You know, you'll see the master yard players such as Nico from G2.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah. He's just master of his craft in that yard position. 3 now towards our ramp room. Boost up for the clear, and he's safe and sound for now. TJP hanging out. Chelios will rotate through. They're following the script. Now we need the frags. Chelios misses his chance. TJP, I think he's safe from now, but it is all onto him. He has to concede this ramp side. They're running him down. Oh, Chelios.
Oh, he's caught by the
booked
flash.
by a flashbang, and now flying into that top side. Big from ADK. He's good for the multi-kill. The multi-kill master, we've been calling him ASAP. One.
No! Oh, my goodness.
How does Zevy hit that one?
And hits the jump on the way down. Doesn't take that fall damage. The time is just going to run short, but the bomb does get planted, and all things are going in the way of paiN. Netic left just 1v2, very low on the Zevy side. So if there's a way back in, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm kind of believing. I think he can do something with this. He has a flash. It would have to be pitch perfect here. That was the opportunity there. Low HP Zevy presents himself, but now they know exactly where he is. Needs to choke every nook and cranny. Not going to happen. Double digits obtained. paiN Gaming recover what felt like a deficit for them. Excellent work towards the upper bomb side once again, working through that ramp room and getting the job done. Money in an interesting position once more. A scout has been purchased early by Chelios. He hasn't had massive impact with the orb, so interesting. He's gone straight on the scout. Those outside smokes denying all vision, so you think he'd be better off with the MP9 or a Deagle, but we'll see what he can make of it. Round 13, this one has got out of hand. Not getting out of hand, it's already left the station.
Well past, yeah.
Yeah, it's alarm bells situation here. Nekis trying to pick up the pace and punish for it. Double kill coming in, make it a triple as Rooster shut this upper rush down. Very convincing.
Yeah. I think paiN were just having a little too much fun there.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like they could do no wrong, and they're just swiftly reminded that they can. They can, and they will be punished if you try and throw bodies without sufficient utility.
And surely there's
deception.
There's like a mindset game in that too, right? You think about, you've been running away with the game so far, like we're getting away with this. And then one round it catches up with you. So 4v1 and what is a 30 HP Big Azera.
There's nothing really for him to do here. There's no reason to hold on to it, and down he goes. He's got 10 grand in the bank, so Nekis is going to have a drop. Hardzao likely going to be given one as well, and they will go for that 12-3 run. Oh, there is a coach.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was going to say that. You know, no timeout's been called, but...
I was going to say, I haven't seen him walking around, as I assumed they didn't have one. But,
he's just in the back there.
There he is.
Also, in this last round, Chelios is able to upgrade his scout into this AWP. Obviously salvaged it off the floor. So, perhaps there's something.
Perhaps. Well, the upper rush didn't work out. We'll see what they've got up their sleeves round number 14 here. Nick is very fast-paced towards the ramp this time. Smoked off, thinks better of it. Zevy working towards Silo, and it's up to ADK, the top fragger so far. Strong individual performance, but he's got a lot coming his way. Zevy on the roof now. And he's got back up towards main entrance as well, as ADK is surrounded, can feel a lot of pressure coming from 3 different angles.
Yeah, there's a fight here to control this vent area. Rooster holding on tight, clutching. And then Netic just finds himself very deep down in there. Chelios might get a cheeky little peek right here if he catches Zevy on top of main. Just got to peek a little bit further, and he'll see that. Maybe that flash will give it away. Nonetheless, Zevy drops, tries to mask the sound. Chelios does come in with the AWP kill. And really, TJP is left to his own devices, has to fall back off a ramp, which is fine. 5v3, so numbers still favor that of Rooster.
Yeah, and they know Chelios was elsewhere with his conversion from Secret, so they know this space is likely unoccupied. ASAP's been boosted up in order to get back there and hold fast.
He just needs one here. When they come to the ladder, one will do. It will secure the round. If he goes down with nothing and gives them access to upper,
oh boy,
things could all fall apart. And once again, he's caught out of position. Oh, and that's the entrance they were looking for, boys. Back to the 3-on-3, and he might even favor paiN Gaming here even more so now. It's all collapsed. The 5-on-3 converts into a 3 versus 1 potentially. Chelios detected towards main. How have they given this one away?
Free, even.
I mean, this is going to be a tough one to watch back. There's no doubt about it. Rooster.
Good shot.
Nice from TJP. Certainly not out of this if they can piece together the remaining 2 up heaven, though 2 different elevations, and already Chelios down. Can't get the spray across the line. 11 for paiN Gaming on the T side. They are looking to get this one done quick.
paiN is indeed the word I would use for that round, absolutely.
Backstab has got to be plugged. Like, the fact they keep coming up heaven is a double kill there. Like, just not ready for it at all. The positioning's all off. The second player can't react, and the round collapses once again at the hands of ASAP, watching a key choke point. And it goes 11-3. Final round here of the first half. Smiles all around for paiN Gamers, you might.
Smokes are deployed. ADK has to tuck back off into mini. All vision obscured, and now they're able to cross. Big Zera, the first one down. Meanwhile, Chelios has a hint that something might be going a little awry on the outside site. Dumps a flash. The smoke's going to be fading here momentarily.
So they still have lobby. paiN, that is, and they have players across Secret. The bomb didn't get across, and with Chelios, he's not actually actively holding this.
You can see that they know there's no AWP in play right now. So they've just got free reign of outside. Happy to take these duels, knowing they have the AK-47s. If a CT peaks, they likely take him down. So don't really need the outside smoke right at this stage. So clearing warehouse, piece by piece, gathering information. As Chelios so defensive here. It's a strong position, get all the information and drop off, but they've pre-passed man actually spotted him. This is problematic now.
This is brutal. Yeah, Neck is good for an opening, and Chelios gets nothing done. That slither gap. I'm surprised Zevy managed to process that. It really was a very, very tight gap he was working with.
A pixel, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps. Netic working on something similar, just in the off angle. But they, as you said, can go anywhere they want. It seems like there's going to be a contest for this main fight. TJP not going to clear his corners.
Oh, look at this. The ladder is still into play here.
Good position from Neckers. Oh, and Hartzau's down. Zevy 2. It's up to the 3 of them. Neckers. Oh, should have TJP dead. To rights, and 2 crumble again. The heaven position. No! Oh, that's a horrible way to go down. They did not have time for the plant, but 12 in the bank. And 4 required for paiN to take this 2-0.
Feel like John Moran, need a triple-double, told him check the stats, yeah I got a couple, I don't try to ball, now I never fumble, I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell, feel like John Moran, need a triple-double, told him check the stats, yeah I got a couple, I don't try to ball, now I never fumble, I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell, yeah I need it now, told him on the lay, I've been doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told them check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told them check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it dog like I want it dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
So just as you might have thought, it is Rooster in the big hole right now. 3 rounds starting out on their T side. And then, well, that's what they're going to have to work with here in the second half. Welcome back to Pro League, everybody. paiN Gaming firmly in control of this matchup thus far. Having a bit of a field day there in the first half. Not really boding well for Rooster, but I'm not alone. Thank goodness we brought Henry and Machine in here.
Hello there, lads.
Hello, mate.
Boy.
Let's get into it, shall we? The second half, the writing is on the wall in some regard, but we'll see what paiN can do with their pistol. On the CT side, they have opted for the dualies. They're in the hands of Skullz, a bit of a mainstay of CT side of Nuke right now. But more importantly, what is Rooster up to? Well, maybe not much. Zevy has absolutely obliterated Zelios outside, but takes a bit of shrapnel himself, down to 16 points of health.
Still gets a second, though, of course.
Yeah, just obliviates TJP.
Oh, I've got 3 words in my mind about that, Alex, but that will have to wait. Yeah, exactly. 5 on 2 as Big Ozera looks to confirm the round, and that's going to be bombed down. Not even a close pistol, not really any damage inflicted, just poor old ADK and another 1 versus 5. He was good for 3 in the first half in a similar scenario. We'll see what he can make of it. He's got the range and the aim, but being surrounded here will be the dualies to close things out as we see a clean 5-man sweep.
Look how fast that round was, Alex.
Yeah, dude. I mean, when you go for the fights early and it does not work out, I can't think of Chelios having too much fun or fond words to say about Zevy just locking it down on the jiggles. This was such a quick first frag. Ready? Bye. Bye.
Next victim, please.
Oh, and on the aim punch, he manages to stabilize for a second. Very well played. And yeah, paiN, I mean, they're just going to take this all the way home now. Their 13 is secure. There's Tech 9, so if they weather this storm, 15 imminent. Nice TJP artwork. He's gone for the liquid sticker on the butt of his Tech 9.
Respect.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could put a sticker there. Crazy.
See how far they get with this one. It's not going to be pretty.
No, but you want to believe in the Techninas, but ultimately at this point...
You've got 2 smokes and a barrage of flashes. You'd expect you just go for something up towards the top site eventually, right? There's a smoke, you're waiting to pull that utility out of the CTs, and it's worked. There's only 1 smoke remaining for paiN, so you will be able to have a bit of a...
Brutal position, though. Up against the Tech 9s, they've got good run and gun potential, but they don't have too much range here. Nekis will have a bit of a field day unless he can flash him off the position. He's not taking the bait, and here comes the paiN. Damage shot across the map here as he finds the opening 2 kills. Dink inflicted towards ASAP and ADK, but they have managed to pull a couple of kills back. Not all is lost yet. This will be a key frag now. ASAP has to step up, but takes an MP9 to the face. Low HP on the remaining 2 players. A plant would be great, but winning the round would be spectacular considering the circumstances.
Yeah, 2 weapons falling for the side of paiN there too. You think like maybe there's a chance you can bring those back if you're Rooster. However, you know, Skullz jumping around corners with the SMG doesn't really bode well either. So just 80K left. 1-on-3, 23 HP, bomb in hand.
This is the force buy, right? So you're going to be 14-3 down, and technically you have to eco, but also you have to buy. It's the worst of both worlds. We would call this one. You got about $2,000 per player. Looking down the barrel of series points, you have to buy what you can. Chelios confirms the investment of AK Kevlar early on. As I said, Nekker's in a prime position there to cause a boatload of damage. Delivers on his promise, and we get into what could be the last couple of rounds. Unfortunately, first map Anubis had lots of interesting moments. The big clutches coming from Rooster. They haven't been able to sink their beaks in to this one, unfortunately.
Cheeky beaky. I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Hardzao does just eat dirt. TJP hands him his ass. And Zevy will be a dead man. Yep. Bated breath on that one. Skullz makes it short work of 2, but they are in to the top site. Ouch. ADK, a big dig. This is exactly what we need to see. Careful now, lads. Don't overcook it. Don't you dare. Okay. In a different universe, he's got a full clip of MP9, and that is a messy, messy engagement.
Well, they get it over the line. It's the AK-47, some superb deagle headshots, trying to make this scoreline a little bit more competitive. There's no reason for paiN to fully invest it. They don't have to, but they will. Got to see a FAMAS for Nekkers, then 4 for Hardzao. Pistols should be otherwise, but still no timeouts here. I can't believe it. Especially when you're down this much, you think you take a chance just to talk about your options, but they seem more than comfortable and perhaps capable of winning this round. Number 19, and they have the advantage this time up against the pistols and a couple of rifles of paiN.
And no kits coming out on that side either. So hopefully for them, it doesn't get that close, but for Rooster, you need them all.
Here we go.
Oh, is it starting? The casting in American accent?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, your Valley Girl accent's impressive, I gotta be honest. It's,
Yeah. I've met many a Valley girl in my time.
Oh. Well then. Damage taken by Zevy. One of the main driving forces over there of paiN, but it is Rooster just trying to get through that mini into the upper site. So far, Zevy really locking it down. This is a big problem, Rooster. Disintegrating in that upper bomb site. There was never a shot in hell of them getting in there with that sort of crossfire setup. The pistols reign supreme. We talk about Zevy. He's just hurt. And then not hurt enough.
5 HP. He had 5 HP trace. It's a one-way. Yeah, I don't know if he threw that or if that's just a huge...
No, they threw it. I watched the reposition
yikes.
there. And he found the perfect little gap. Double kill. All hell breaks loose. 5-7 doing well.
And I'll make it even worse, Hank. They knew he was there. Not only had 5 bullets, but like they naded that corner. They knew he was playing it.
him. So here we go. Could be the final round of the series. Unfortunately, Rooster didn't turn up to Nuke. They will give it everything they've got here with the Desert Eagles and single Galil for Chelios, but it ain't looking good, I can tell you that much.
Definitely not. Doesn't smell good either.
Not over here, at least.
No, not over here. Smells a little, like, kind of musty. I don't know. People over here must be, like, sweating a lot. Maybe it's me. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, another round not designed for Rooster to pull out of the bag, but pistols will be pistols. Quote that, Henry.
That's a good quote. I have to write that one down.
Trace to the Sorrentos, 2023.
Yeah.
Come a long way from the beans and raviolis.
Pistols will be pistols. I love that.
Can you come leave the caster desk and come join us?
Yeah.
Next?
It smells real weird.
All right, get out of here.
Fuck.
It's a hell of a showing. But we're down to just 2 commentators here. Will we go down to 1? No one knows.
Find out now, Henry, as Zevy has got himself another couple of kills ahead of him. There's one. Does take the trade onto TJP. It's only 3. Chelios has the best gun and delivers in buckets and spades. That makes a round out of this one now. If they can just hold on to this main control. ASAP has it. Chelios bringing the bomb back through. This is the duel. That's the duel. That's damage. A dink. No, unconverted. Now Heaven a threat. And Big Uzera secures it in 20 rounds. It's done.
Yeah, a comprehensive victory. We don't see many of those in Pro League, but they got this one over the mark very quickly indeed. 16-4, and Rooster just didn't show up. They had their moments on Anubis. We know they can frag. They have some good executions, but just outclassed across the board here against the Brazilians.
Yeah, no, nothing more to say about that one. paiN Gaming, a necessary win. Rooster, close but no cigar on their first map, and Anubis, and lots to break down and work out, I'm sure, when they take a look at that demo.